Hi there, welcome to Breathe and Bloom, where we talk about all things growth, specifically how you can nourish all the areas of your life so that you can flourish in them. My name is Ashley, in case you don't know, and if you don't know that, that means you are new to this channel. And so I'd like to take a quick second to welcome you and to encourage you to stick around, hit the subscribe button down below. Now, I'm really excited to share with you today about some of my favorite productivity apps. Typically on this channel, I share with you some inspirational content on every Monday morning so that you can start your week off strong. You can start your week off reflecting on your goals, reflecting on who you are, and thinking about what you need to do to make those goals a reality. Now, I will be linking some of those videos at the end of this video in case you are looking for some inspirational content. And there are some that tie in nicely to this productivity theme. I've done a video, for instance, on discipline, which you will need to utilize these apps for them to be beneficial to you. I've also done videos on time management, and I'll be sharing with you some of my favorite tools for time management today, so be sure to stay tuned. As well as I've shared videos on procrastination, which, you know, no ma'am, no sir. But in that video, I share one of the reasons I can no longer procrastinate in peace. And so if you struggle with procrastination, you definitely want to check that video out. So today I'll be sharing with you two of my favorite tools for time management. Now, the first app that I want to tell you about is the newest to me. I just started using it a couple weeks ago, but I absolutely love it. This app is for time management. It's called Forest, and this is one that I have on my phone. Shout out to the Android users in the house, okay? But I'm sure that it is available on iPhones as well. Now, this app is great for time management. You go in, you set it up, ideally you want to give it permission to pop up over your other apps. And so you go in and you say, all right, I'm going to spend 25 minutes today. I'm going to commit 25 minutes to this task. You can do that, right? 25 minutes, easy breezy. So you can choose a particular tag. You can categorize your tasks in this app. I personally have only been using the app for one task, and that is my writing. I am a doctoral student, and so that requires a lot of writing. That is the bread and butter, if you would, of academia. And so I went to a talk recently this is actually where I heard about the Forest app. And then at this talk, the person said, you should think about your writing as a garden. It's something that you should tend to often, and you should exercise patience with it, you know, be consistent. And so think of your writing as a garden. Now, the Forest app, when you commit to a certain task and you complete that task, so you complete that 25 minutes, you grow a lovely tree in your garden. Now, if you know me, if you've been around, you know I love this. This channel is called Breathe and Bloom, and we talk about all things growth. And so with the Forest app, you are literally growing trees in your garden as you continue to use the app to manage your time. I absolutely love that. And one of the reasons the app is so effective is that, like I said, you can use it to overwrite or to pop up over your other apps. And so you go in, you say 25 minutes of writing, and 10 minutes in, you see a notification pop up on your phone and you decide to scroll on over to Facebook. The app will pop up and say, is Facebook distracting you from your goal right now? And you can click and ignore the app, but just that reminder there is usually a deterrent for me, and I think it will be for you as well. So it is a great app for time management, for just making sure you actually do the thing. Oftentimes we're great at setting goals and we're great at even making a to-do list, but we don't follow through. And so I find these apps where you're just committing small chunks of time, where you're chunking your day, that they help a lot. And then the forest app, at least for me, is also very motivational because I want to see my forest bloom. One thing that I haven't done yet is you can set up a way where you can help actually plant trees around the world. And that's dependent on the amount of time you spend in the app. Now, before I learned about the forest app, I used another tool to help me with my time management, and I still use this tool today. My goal for this week actually is to be more consistent with using the forest app. I use the other tool much more, and so for each of these categories of productivity tools, I'll be sharing with you some alternatives as well, because there's very little in this world where one size fits all, right? Now, the other tool that I use for my time management is called the Pomodoro app. It uses the Pomodoro timer method, similar to the Forest app, but with this one, I have it on my laptop, and so I have the app on my laptop, and I can go in there, type in the task that I'm working on, and I can save my tasks to favorites. If I have recurring tasks, it's all there. You click if you want to do 25 minutes or 15 minutes or 5 minutes on the task. When you're done with the task, you can have it automatically set a timer for a break, and I find that's useful because sometimes I'll spend 25 minutes on my task, and then if I don't have a timer for my break, yeah. So the Pomodoro or Pomodoro app will give a little sound when your break is up or when your productivity time is up and it's time to take a break. So it's a really nice way of maintaining a good rhythm throughout your day. A nice thing about this tool as well is you can add it to your website, as in your web browser rather, as an extension, and so you'll see it right on there. If you're working on something online, you can just click the timer online and it will go and it will work just the same. If you're online and you skip to another tab and you get distracted, the color of the extension will change to say, hey, your timer is running for this other task. Maybe you should go back, you know? One nice thing about the Pomodoro app is that it will, and you can change the setting if you want, but it will keep a log for the day. So you will see how much time you spend on task, whatever today, and as well as how much time you spend just being productive over the day. It will also show a weekly log and maybe even monthly as well. And this is true for the Forest app as well. You'll see sort of a bar graph with your productivity and the number of minutes you were productive. And you'll be able to see trends, and you'll be able to see, hey, I'm not very productive right after lunch. And so maybe you want to shift the task that you typically do after lunch, so on and so forth. So those are my two favorite apps or tools for my time management. I really hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it'll be effective for you for utilizing the inspiration you receive on this channel and to put it into practice. I pray today that you will have a very productive and a very blessed day. I pray that you will be very disciplined in the things that you need to do today. All right, stay tuned for my other favorite apps for productivity. And if you haven't yet, like this video and hit the subscribe button down below. Take care.